Hello my dear health seekers, Inga from Health Origins here, and it's a Sunday and I'm going to be making waffles, and not just any waffles, black bean waffles. So let's begin. So you're going to need 2 cups of beans, 1.5 cups of oats, 1/3 of a cup of pecan nuts, 1 1/3 of a cup of milk. So I'm using soy milk, or you could use any other plant milk. Half of a cup of apple puree, unsweetened apple puree. This happens to be from my own apples from our own garden. 2 tablespoons of milled chia seeds in this example, or you could use 2 tablespoons of milled flax seeds as well. I find I like the taste of chia seeds better because I can sometimes taste some flax seeds. They've got a specific taste in some baked goods, but you know, test it out and see what you think. Then you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Then you're gonna need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and you're gonna need 2 teaspoons of either the vanilla bean paste or vanilla essence, and even the vanilla powder would work too. Then it's 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm using Himalayan pink salt, but you can use sea salt as well. Next you're gonna need either some blender, so I've got my Thermomix here, or you could also use your food processor for this. So we're going to take all the dry ingredients. So I've got my oats, then I'm going to add my chia seeds, I've got my pecan nuts, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and that is it for our dry ingredients. So I'm gonna just blend it up for a few seconds, so until it becomes kind of like flour. So it took me about 15 seconds, and as you can see, it's kind of fine crumb consistency. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be adding our wet ingredients. So in goes in apple puree, then we have the plant milk, our black beans of course, and last a couple of teaspoons of vanilla paste or essence, depending what you're using. And this vanilla will mask any of the beaniness, so you're not gonna taste any beans in your waffle. It'll be just delicious waffle. And now I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna blend it until this is a uniform dough. So it'll probably take me about a minute, couple of minutes. So look at this beautiful, slightly dark dough. That is ready now. We're gonna heat our waffle iron and gonna start making the waffles. So my waffle iron just clicked on ready, the green light. I'm using Cook's Professional waffle iron, and I'll link it for you in the description below if you wanted to get one for yourself. Because it is quite handy and it's flippable, as you can see. So as soon as you pour something in, you can flip it so it kind of distributes evenly. So yeah, so we'll we'll add our mixture. So place it in the center and try and work quick, and don't overfill it because it will rise as well. So maybe, you know, like 1/4 or you know, 2/3 of the actual waffle iron surface, and then we're gonna cook it for 4 to 5 minutes. So depending on your waffle iron, it might be less, it might be more. So yeah, so depending on your waffle iron, check it out, see, maybe try 4 minutes, try 5 minutes, and see what works for you. So it's been 4 minutes, let's check. It actually, the ready light came on about 3 minutes mark. You might want to check and see whether it's ready, although, you know, it doesn't look burned, so I think 4 minutes is a good time, and depending on your waffle maker might be slightly different. Yeah, so it's looking great. So what I recommend, if you want to keep your waffles quite crunchy on the outside, put it on the wire mesh to kind of evaporate the moisture, dry out a bit more, and then we're gonna be getting on with our next one. And actually, since our waffles haven't spread as much as I thought, we can pour more of the batter and distribute it a little bit wider, so we've got a fuller waffle here. So we're gonna just fill it 2/3 in and get cooking. And also, you don't want to open it too soon, so don't be tempted to open after a minute or 2 minutes, even 3 minutes. I'd say wait at least 4 minutes, 4.5, maybe to 5 minutes, depending how hot your waffle iron is, because if you open it too quickly, then the waffle will disintegrate a little bit. One of my pieces has done that a little bit. So yeah, so make sure, you know, don't open your waffle grate too soon. So the waffles are ready. Black bean waffles. And these waffles are actually quite neutral because I didn't add any sugar, as you've seen. So they could potentially be eaten either savory or sweet. I did add some cinnamon, so perhaps if you're gonna definitely have them savory, maybe omit the cinnamon. But let's taste test them on its own, and then also with the sauce that I made. They cooled down already, but
yeah, they're quite plain. You do get a bit of the cinnamon.
Yeah. So they're definitely more suited for sweet waffles, and we've got some yummy dip that.
The fromage frais that I so love.
Yeah, so I'm gonna link to, there's 2 styles of dip. So this is a thicker one, made with kind of cream cheese, my homemade cream cheese. And then I've got a little bit thinner version, which is made with the yogurt. So I'm gonna just dip into that one.
I'll turn that around and use the other side. There we go.
So yeah, so delicious. With the sauce, right?
That's really good.
But when you were eating it just on its own, could you taste beans at all?
Not really. No. It's a very kind of neutral flavour.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They are very neutral, so it would go nice with, say, loaded with avocado and different fillings, or some chutney would be lovely. Or, you know, if you want to make it sweet, then it's lovely sweet. So like I say, if you do a savoury, maybe omit the cinnamon, or maybe just do 1 teaspoon rather than 2 teaspoons. Yeah?
Sounds good.
So I think we'll get on with sampling the rest of the waffles. If you like
This is my plate.
the tower of waffles, we'll just pour the sauce on,
I
right?
can't wait to start on this.
So if you like this video and you're gonna give it a try, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe for more videos just like this on Wednesdays, and for my Cook Along for Weight Loss show on Sundays at 7 o'clock GMT time. And remember, food is fuel.
So be mindful about what you put in your body.
And don't speak with your mouth full.
I always do something wrong.
Until next time.
Bye guys.